at Japan, Tokyo right now, and we're heading to the famous Tokyo Bay, one of the most beautiful waterfront in Japan. So welcome back to Jay's Journey, guys. On this train, let me show you guys what are some of the most beautiful ever routes that has been ever built. So why are we traveling on train to the location? Because this railway is designed with a huge curved rotation track that gives everybody a 360 degrees view of the entire sea view. While you're crossing the Bay Area, it will feel like the train is floating on the water. In this video, we'll be spending entire day, morning till night at Tokyo Bay. We'll be chilling there, dining there, so keep watching and see what's up next for the video. So as you guys observe, right, the train is slowly turning around the bay, and look at that view. There's endless ocean, there's lots of city skyline, huge bridges, and it's a peaceful morning atmosphere. It's definitely one of my most favorite train ride in Tokyo here. For friends who have been visiting Tokyo regularly, you want to check out this awesome view, you can go for this Yurikamo main line. The station that you should be heading for is Tokyo Bay Station. And should of course try to sit at the front of the train. It's a fully automated driving train, so that means that there's actually no driver cabining to block you. You'll get the best view ever. Now that we're at Tokyo Bay, look at the entire stunning view. The morning vibe is very relaxing, but I can assure you later at night there will be a total different outlook. So stay tuned and we will check out the night view later. Now, something interesting to know, this whole land that we are walking on is actually a fully reclaimed land. Back in the old days, like around 1600 era, it was all shallow water and mud flats. But right now, it's a full hard claimed land. It's a bay and lots of ship here is traveling here to offload and unload things to the world. In the old days, it used to be called Edo Bay until it changed name here. So this Tokyo Bay has been around for like few hundred years. You can imagine the history of it. Right now, we are chilling around this area. It's filled with cold breeze and the salty smell from the sea is very strong. I'm looking for a place to grab a drink, chill a bit before we get for dinner. So this is the place that we'll be landing here. I've ordered something interesting. It's a sparkling soda, but you have to squeeze the fresh lemon juice into it yourself. And the fun part, right, is that as I'm not very familiar with this entire process, I actually got the waiter to teach me how it goes, and I've accidentally spilled some of it while I was squeezing out. But it is the experience that is fun. The straw must always be positioned at the bottom of it so that the orange juice can flow in through the soda. And finally, don't be like me, I've over squeezed it. Be careful and be gentle. And here's a toast to all my audience, and let's move on to the next seat. Wow, the sun has just set and this whole place just changed. The atmosphere is totally different in the morning. Look at all those reflection that is coming out from the city light shining across the water. It's very colorful buildings and it's a night cool breeze. Definitely a romantic place. And now it's time for some dinner. The restaurants that are around this area are very classy in vibe, especially with the waterfront sceneries. And look at all this spread that we got. Lots of things on the menu. We have got some cold cut smoked pork, and there's some fresh sashimi here, which is a must when you're visiting Tokyo. It's all about fish and sashimi. And later on, we'll be having some tomato soup to warm up. To be honest, this is not a very local scene, as here are filled with tourists, so the food here are more westernized. But don't worry, we will be definitely exploring more local food here at the later part of the video. Finally, after the soup, we will be ending with a mushroom spaghetti. It's the main dish here for the day, and we'll be ending with a dessert. So looking back at this entire day, we have a full 360 degree sea view from the train. After that, getting some nice soda, and finally a night view here at Tokyo Bay. I would say this place is definitely a must visit. After comparison, which one do you think is better, the morning or the night view of Tokyo Bay? Let us know below in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to Jay's Journey for more Japanese adventure and food vibes. We will be exploring more local food at later video.